Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch me today. This is Daisy right here. If today is your first time coming across my channel, you are absolutely beautifully welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about, citizenship, permanent residency in relation to criminal record, all right? So it is very important for you to know that committing a crime in any country you find yourself is absolutely a no-no when it comes to acquiring a citizenship or permanent residency of that country. Okay, so now sometimes you might think, oh, you've probably committed crimes in your home country and then you're out of that country, now you're abroad and now you're feeling like you're safe. Oh, your past is behind you. No, your past is actually right in front of you, because when you're ready to process your permanent residency or your citizenship in any country that you find yourself, a criminal record from your home country will be required for you to be able to proceed with your application. All right, now this video is actually applicable to any country that you find yourself, but for the purpose of this video we will be focusing on Brazil. All right, now it is quite unfortunate that a lot of foreigners are have one criminal record or the other. Why I say this is because I've actually come across a lot of foreigners, and that's the inspiration behind this video. I've actually come across a lot of foreigners in this country, strangers or maybe neighbors or something that I've actually spoken to. Or maybe when we see each other, oh hello, hi, how you doing? Oh, how you doing? Oh, you're African, oh you're Nigerian, oh you're Ghanaian, oh you're from Senegalese, or things like that, or from anywhere. And then we begin to talk, and then we begin to ask each other questions. Oh, how long have you been here? Oh, how long have you been here? And all of that stuff. And then, oh, I've been here for 5 years. Oh, I've been here for 20 years. And then out of my curiosity, and because I love to see people succeed, I always ask, like it will never pass me by. I always ask, oh, you've been here for 10 years. Oh, have you gotten your citizenship? Because I want to know how progressive you have been in the last 10 years, of course. So when I ask, unfortunately, during the course of my questioning and getting to know other people, I've come to realize that when I talk to them, oh, why haven't you have you applied for your citizenship? Oh, and they tell me, no, I haven't. And I'm like, why? So through them, 1 or 2 or 3 people that I've spoken to through this means have actually told me, oh, I have a problem in this country, and that's why I'm not able to apply. So that was when I started to realize, from the first person, second person, and then third person telling me, oh, because they have problems in this country is the reason they are not able to apply for their citizenship. Oh, that made me think, okay, yeah, that's the reason why they always ask for criminal records when you are about to apply for citizenship and also permanent residency. Remember, I said, even if you are been in your country, you left and you go to another country, it's not a means to escape anything. It's actually still living with you right in front of you. Your life, your past, everything is right in front of your face, because your criminal record will be requested for. So it actually is, they can actually compare what you have done in your past and what you're doing, what you've done with your life presently in that same country. Okay, so a criminal record from the country you live in will be requested for, and then a criminal record from your home country will be requested. So if you have committed crimes, unfortunately, Nigerian police system now is not like the way it used to be. Okay, it's not like the way it used to be, where you can just walk into the police station and then they'll cook something up for you. They don't cook nothing up for nobody no more now. If you want to apply for any criminal record now in Nigeria, you have to do it online. Boom. Whether you're in Nigeria, you apply online. Whether you are abroad, you apply online. So that means you cannot manipulate anything. You cannot manipulate your criminal records. You have to get whatever it is you have on the system. It will be printed out for you in that manner. And of course, if you submit it here, if you have criminal record in your past, it will definitely affect you here. Now, mind you that if you have lived in other countries in the last 5 years, you would also be required to, get this criminal records from these countries that you have lived in, if it's traceable, right? Sometimes even though it's in their law, if they don't mind about it, you don't have to bother about it, like in the other countries that you've lived in. But definitely the one from your country would definitely be required. All right, if it's not traceable, then it's not necessary to bring the ones from other countries that you have lived in. But mind you, in Canada, it is very mandatory. In UK, it's very mandatory. But here, I don't know how serious they take that. But then it's actually in their law as well, that places that you have lived in the last 5 years, you need to provide a criminal record to this effect. Okay, now let's move forward. Now, it is painful. Like I said, I've talked to 1 or 2, 3 people, 4, 5 people here and there that have actually told me, oh, I have a problem here That's why I'm not able to. So it saddens my life. It saddens my heart, because my aim in life is to see people grow, prosper, succeed, achieve, climb ladders, and all of that. So, and then when I see somebody down, it breaks me totally. Now the question now is, why do we commit crimes? Because now I feel sorry for them. I feel severely sorry for them, because they are in a situation where I don't even know how to explain what I want to say. See, let me describe this for you. If you commit a crime in this country, especially that white powder crime, yeah, if you commit that any type of crime, now before I go into that, make sure, no matter the situation, even if it's as anything that can dent your image, okay, anything that can stain your name, that can be stuck to your CPA, that can be stuck to your ID, whatever it is, any type of ID that you have, just avoid it, no matter how small it is. Even if it's just a parking ticket, even if it's just a traffic light ticket, whatever it is, just make sure nothing is against your name. Even though a traffic light ticket or fine is not a criminal situation, if you consistently break rules, it's also at the discretion of the immigration officer to be like, this person, it's in your name, it's in your record. As long as your CPF is typed in there, everything will come out. And then as long as you consistently break laws and rules and break anything breakable, even though it's not criminal, an immigration officer can look at it and like, and can actually, he can actually tell me to, can actually relate your situation to you being an irresponsible person. Because an irresponsible person is likely to commit any type of crimes, and even petty or big crimes, to be honest with you. So it is very important that do not let anything stain your name at all, no matter how little or tiny it is. Now let's go back to what I was saying before. Like, if you commit a crime in this country, or in any no, let me say in this country, in every other country, I believe you would never be able to apply for citizenship. That is a fact. But in Brazil, if you committed I'm trying to explain some of the consequences of what your criminal actions might be if you commit a crime in this country, especially that white powder crime. Now, if you commit any type of crime in this country, now it means that you have to be able to apply for a permanent residency and citizenship. It means you have to be rehabilitated. Do you understand that? You have to be reformed. They have to see a progress of change and remorse from you. And that takes years. And that means that you might have to go for one program or the other especially if it's the white powder crime. You have to attend one thing or the other that they put together for you to attend, in order for them to be sure that you are no longer, you are not longer in that space to commit crime. So when I talk to these people, yeah, I found out in the course of my talking to many people that after they've committed this crime, especially the white powder crime, unfortunately, they would have to wait for years. That's what it means. For your slate to be clean again, you have to wait for years. So who wants to wait for years? Because you want to achieve a permanent resident PR you can just get in 1 second, or I don't know, in a couple of weeks, or maybe 1 month, if you don't have any crime. Citizenship you can get as low as 1 year or 4 years if you don't have any crime. So why should I wait more than 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12, 13, 14, 15, even God knows better, 15, 16, 17, 18, all because I've committed a crime in the country, breaking the rules of somebody else's country. It is absolutely insane to wait that long, all because you want to achieve, or because you couldn't wait, or because you couldn't do things the right way. You just want to have things the fast way. You want to steal, you want to lie, you want to buggle, you want to carry drugs, you want to do all this thing, all because you want to acquire things faster than you should, or faster than you can. Now, let me now tell you something. Even though that Brazil gives you the opportunity to, like, okay, you have to be reformed, you have to be rebuked, you have to show me remorse, they want to see your slate clean again. They give you a couple of years to see you change. And then maybe you can try to apply. Let me tell you, even though they give you that opportunity, it is also at the discretion of the immigration officer to say no. He can just look at your case and say, you don't deserve to have the citizenship. You don't deserve to have this permanent residency. So in all, just make sure you avoid anything crime related. It doesn't matter. whatever your situation is, even if you don't have food to eat, if you're hungry, you can call me. I will give you anything that I have. Call people, talk to people, beg to eat rather than steal, rather than carry drugs, rather than do things that would destroy you, destroy your name, destroy other people. I'm telling you the truth. I have zero tolerance for criminals. I don't have any pity for them. Now look at those people that peddle drugs and all of that. So unfortunately, most of their wives do know about it, and that is what hurts me the most. People that do all this powder peddling, their wives, most of them, not all, usually do know about their peddling. And if you think you are a wife out there, you're living in Brazil, and you're supporting your husband to do this kind of things, if you think that you're a good wife, a wife that is standing behind the husband, you are absolutely the opposite. You are actually a very bad wife, a very bad woman, a very bad person, and a very bad mother if you have children. Because you are practically encouraging another person to destroy his own life, destroy other people's lives through that peddling of powder, and destroying everything his name holds. Destroying people all over the world. You are absolutely a bad person. I repeat myself, a bad person, a bad wife, a bad mother, a bad individual, a bad relation, a bad sister, bad everything, because you are there to support evil rather than change the situation. Now, let me tell you something. If you meet a man that peddles, I cannot stop you from loving nobody. I can love a person who is ready to change. If you are peddling and you come to me, tell me, oh yeah, I was doing this, but I'm ready not to do it anymore. Yeah, of course, there is always an opportunity for everybody to change. God gave us room for changes. So why not? If you meet a person peddling, as long as this person is ready to change their lives, help them to change their lives and stop, rather than joining them and aiding them to continue to peddle. And after they are arrested, after destroying people, you destroy his own life. He destroys people, destroys his own life, and then you people start going to, and when he's arrested, and then you start going for conjugal visits in the prison. Conjugal visits that are meant to be private, you go, that is so embarrassing. For me, it is a no-no. You go for conjugal visit, you see another, because you are practically an aid, you are aiding somebody who should have been tamed and corrected by your words, by your actions. Help that person leave that job. Help that person live a normal life rather than support that person. You are not a good wife. You're not a good person. You're not a good mother. You're not a good citizen. You're not a good nothing if you're a woman that supports men to peddle. And there are lots of you right here in Brazil. Anyway, this is my story today. A lot of foreigners are in this country that have been in there for powder peddling and also any other type of crime. And now they are out. They are stuck here. They don't have papers because of crime. They are still waiting. I know somebody who has been in this country 22 good years with 3 Brazilian children that would have made it easy for him to get paper. Easy busy. 3 Brazilian children, 22 years on the soil. He doesn't have the Brazilian citizenship. He only has the PR, which he was lucky to get. And after that, they have refused him citizenship. I know a Filipino in my building right here. Twice she applied for citizenship. They denied her. And then she's telling me cock and bull stories. And I know that the only thing that can make the Brazilian immigration government reject your citizenship, number one thing is crime. I just was looking at her like this. But I know what's up. But I'm not the one to tell her, come on, you committed a crime. Or you did something. Because she has 2 Brazilian children as well, which would have made it very, very easy. So if you think because you pack Brazilian children, if you like, have 10 Brazilian children, because they love children. Sorry about the noise, they're airplanes. They love children. They love children, so they can, because of your children, do anything for you. But in the case of a crime, if you like, pack 10 Brazilian children, burn them here, have all of them right here on this soil. If you commit a crime, they will not have mercy on you. Your children will be Brazilian, only you will not be a Brazilian. They will not give you that citizenship. Anyway, that is my message today. That is my message. Avoid any criminal related situation. Apart from citizenship, naturalization, permanent residency, it is a no-no to be a criminal. Don't be a criminal. Don't join them. If you see anybody peddling anything, and you run away. Run away. I've seen somebody who is claiming in this country that he only went to visit friends. Mind the friends that you visit. Mind the people that you visit. That when he entered the place, it was when he entered the place, oh, the police just came in and they just gathered all of them together. And then they arrested them for drugs. I don't know if I want to believe that story. But I'll say one thing. If it is true, please, always know I don't keep friends unnecessarily. When I'm done helping you find your way, Do you understand what I'm saying? When I don't keep unnecessary friends, I have friends, but on my phone. I don't go visiting for church or church. I can only maybe one day in 11 years dream of going to visit one person. It might seem to be a boring life, but it's okay. Let me enjoy my boredom. It's better than falling into the hand of wrong friends and all of that stuff. Anyway, that is it from me today. If you have any comments, put it down in the comment section. Avoid crimes. It doesn't pay. It will not help you in any way. Your past will still haunt you, even from your home country. Your present will haunt you, even right where you're living in. So make sure you live a clean life in order for you, even you yourself, to have peace of mind. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this whole narration, I don't know. Thank you for taking your time to watch me this far anyway. But if you have any questions for me, you have anything to say, put it down in the comment section below. I will be there to respond to you. Till I come your way next time, have an amazing day, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye.